code to everyone from CashPro.com because that makes them more excited. On today's video, I'll be giving my Vybs video update. How much have I made? Some tips and tricks, and this is worth your time. Thank you very so much for joining me. So I've been using the Vybs app for about 2 months now. I was definitely a hitter when I first installed it, so I figured I should give you guys an update as well as letting you know how much I made, if I still think it's worth your time, some tips and tricks, and essentially how I made all the money. So let's get to it. First, real quick, let's get the big one out of the way. How much did I make? So in a little bit over a month's time, or about a month and a half, I made $85 from the app. So as far as comparing it to most apps like your Misplays, your Swag Bucks, your I guess even Richie Games these days, whatever the heck is still available because it's getting harder and harder to find good one of these days. It is actually very, very good. So from just that perspective alone, from the ease of cash out, how long it takes to get your money, which is usually same day, pretty quickly, I can still give the recommend for the app. I can. It's still pretty good. I'm not sure if it's out of early access yet. It might already be out of early access, but either way, for an app that doesn't require you to really have referrals, because there really isn't a referral program to get a good amount of money out of it, it's actually darn good. So I just wanted you guys to see this here too. Right now I actually have 22, 23 available to withdraw. I'm getting close to 25. I actually want to get a $25 PayPal payout, and after that, I might call it a day, move on to something else that I can review for you, all of you guys. This is being done on my Nord N200, so a very, very old phone. Not very powerful, but it ran most of the games that I threw at it. So, and the app ran pretty well on it. I had minimal amounts of crashes, so there you go. I want to see right here. That's the old business account. And you can see right here the withdrawal history. So 25 Amazon, 25 Amazon, 25 PayPal, and then $10 Amazon. The PayPal ones do carry an extra percentage charge. Just keep that in mind so that you won't get the entire 25 that you are withdrawing. So what I want to show here, let's see if it'll actually, here we go. So you can see right here the history that I've had. So you can see that I'm actually, getting a lot of these rewards. But see if you'll notice something here. Like there's quite a few games, and there's like, so one caveat about this app is that you might not figure out where the heck the reward is, because once you withdraw, you don't get it, like you won't get an email. You'll be wondering where the heck it is. So the longest it's taken for me to actually get a payout, full transparency, has been about a day. And you have to come to your notifications here, so you have to click that bell, and you can, once you see this new withdrawal already right there, then you click on that, you can get your gift card code. So FYI, so you see right there, PayPal one. But yeah, I've been playing quite a few games, as you can see right here. The real winners, and honestly, how I placed the hook in the last video. That's what it is. Really, let's call it what it is that you can get paid to watch ads. So this isn't in every game, because most games, well, not most games, depending on the game, the major ones like your Monopoly Go will not be showing constant or if any ads, but the minor ones, the ones that have like tiny levels or tiny tasks, they gotta try to bulk up the revenue somehow, so they show you ads. So like for all the word games, for instance, those are like where you actually get it. It's like right here for Words Madness. This was one about finding puppies and little, like a Where's Waldo type of thing, but for dogs. Word Farm, like all the word games. So my recommend is all the word games, and on top of that, Hollywood triple match. So in all of these games, unfortunately, it is a bit, I don't want to call it invasive. It's a pain in the butt, but like almost every task, almost any level you complete, almost any menu you change, boot up of the game, closing and restarting the game, it'll throw an ad at you. It's a pain in the butt, but it'll throw an ad at you. So you just have to wait. You have to close it down, and then you might end up. Well, in the game itself, you usually get a reward for doing so. But the important thing is that here in the Vybs, like, see right there, earn ads by filling up the bar. So this took me a while. I think it took me like almost a week to do it, but it was $12. All of the ones that are like this have been at least like 11 or $12. So it does take a bit, but it's fairly passive. Meaning, like in the game itself, you have like all your different kinds of currencies, and what you'll do is that if you say, "Oh, I want," like in this case, I want another magnet. So you watch an ad, you get another magnet, and then the bar will fill up over time. And as soon as you get enough ads, or as soon as that bar is filled, then you get your reward. So that's why I see us here: earn and play and earn $213. So granted, there's still a lot more to obtain here, but I actually got most of it, as you can see, from here. So I got a good amount of money out of this one. So the word kinds of games, those are good. Those are a good recommendation for you to start out and just grind out the ads. Keep the phone on your side and just keep hitting the little X. Like it's not passive, but it's very easy for you just to leave it there and just start while you're doing another task, even while you're watching TV. Like I know that's how some of these apps advertise, but they usually don't really pay much, and you have to be semi-active unless you're playing like Monopoly Go, or Dice Streams, those kinds of games. But in this case, you don't have to be too active. You just have to hit the little X or whatever when it's appropriate, and you just fill up the ad bar, and you'll get it. So I did this with Hollywood Triple Match, said Word Farm or Madness or whatever the hell it is. Like it's actually two other word games and the little Where's Waldo puppy one. And these are the kinds of games that will also have a finish a level 3 days in a row, finish a level each day. That one I actually got screwed because I did do that, but I don't know why I didn't get the $1.50. But like, it's pretty easy, and you can get rewarded just for playing the game a few days in a row. So this is the only app that I can recall that has that kind of bonus and pays that much for that kind of bonus and has the payout that actually doesn't take that long for you to receive. So I am getting very close to being done with this. I've gotten almost all the blood out of the stone, the games that are left, I've tried them before, like Animals and Coins. It's not it's pretty tough with all of its payouts from what I've experienced in other apps. Same thing with Merge Dragons, Fish Fortune. So say Tiles of Fortune, like all these different games some of these, like to my knowledge, honestly, from my experience, are pretty difficult to get any money out of. Like I might try. Same Age of Apes is medium, so I might stick around and still try that. And the Caesar Casino game that you saw up there. This one I would actually say is probably the only word game. Excuse me, getting over a cold here. That I've seen that the earnings are really low, so I'm not sure if I tried, but there are a few new ones that it's fed me since yesterday. So now that I'm recording, it's feeding these to me. But I would still give Vybs a shot, considering that, like I said, I earned enough to get about $85 in a little bit over a month and about a month and 10 days or so. So the possibility is definitely there. So still try it out. Because I'm getting close to the end, and then once I do that, then I will move on to another one. I'm trying to find another good app for you to review for you guys. It's tough. I actually tried loading a Cash Duck, and it had face verification at the beginning, which is very strange. You usually only do that for a payout, but I appreciated doing it then because it wouldn't have worked because it says that my face is registered to another account, which is strange and scary. So I'm currently testing the Earn Star app on one of my other devices, and I'll see what else I can pony up for you guys. But that's it. Thank you very again so much for joining me. You came here from X. Welcome. Appreciate all the follows and all the support. All right, go out to play some games, make some money, spend some money, don't get boned. Get boning.